channel. Hello guys, in relation to the next upcoming AFCON qualifier, the Super Eagles list is yet to be released and this may attract sanctions with the Super Eagles facing coaching problem and all that. But from all indications, seems like the technical directors are going to come out with the squad list Ugochukwu and official Ola. But before we go into details, my name is Charles and this is Final where we bring you the best and nothing but the best when it comes to sport. Football into organic fun. Trust me, you love to stay with us because we bring it to you as it happen. Now, official Ola, what do you think about this our squad list problem? You never come out to.
There's a big problem, my guy. This is what they call there is fire
There is
on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the road. There's fire on the mountain, and we just sit down like say no be this thing.
Exactly.
Like you rightfully said, it will attract sanctions and fines. You understand? The sanctions and fines are not even the problem. The problem is that we say Amata no they tire us. We're supposed to have coach. This match will play our first match. I think September 2nd. Today is almost
less than 40 days.
Less than 40 days, no coach. You understand? The season are starting. You understand? In 2 weeks. You understand? So what time do a coach needs to come into the system? You understand? If our viewers have been following our productions over time now, I've been talking about the candidates the NFF are interviewing. So this still brings us back to the interview today, qualify tomorrow. How long does it take to interview someone? You understand? So it's a bad one. And I don't trust those technical directors. A technical director that can come outside and appoint Finidi. Trust me, I don't trust those people. You understand? Because it's a wrong way. They're making wrong decisions so far. You understand? And this brings us back to the fact that Finidi was coming out to say, you people kept all the blame on me. Why don't you blame others? Because it came to a system that was not working on time because they didn't allow him to release squad list because they actually released his first call-up. Finid's first call-up, it was not his list. It is the technical director that dropped that list and he had to work with the players they're called. Probably the players didn't fit in his philosophy or whatever, but the technical directors or community came out with such list. And imagine bringing another kind of list to qualifiers. You understand? And you bring in a coach and those players don't fit in into the system. I think it's a bad one. We don't prepare on time. We don't take warning seriously, and it's not looking good. I won't lie.
Yeah,
I won't lie to you.
it has never looked. It has never looked good for our footballing nation, for our footballing community for quite a number of years now. We've had a lot of bumps up and down, but I think there are certain things that should not be in the table anymore. Some discussions we should be off, like the fact that we don't have a coach. It is so wrong. This Finidi George left getting to 2 months now. What does it take to get us a coach? Now, yes, they might evade the fine by quickly submitting a list that they constitute by themselves. Now, would you tell me the technical committee? Yes, they are full of ex-players and all that, but they would not have the same view a coach would have. And we are talking about most likely a foreign coach.
Yes.
So you are imposing these players on this guy. Now, how would you want the new coach to perform? You get it. Sometimes, whether we like it or not, when coaches sign contracts, they tell you, I want this, I want that. Okay, our last production, we talked about Emmanuel Dennis. How the coach said, I don't want this guy on my team. That's what a coach does. Imagine having Emmanuel Dennis on the squad list, and the new coach comes in and sees that kind of mess. You get?
You got demoralized immediately.
So we need to put our house in order as soon as possible. First and foremost, this coaching issue, right? If they don't solve it in 2 weeks is too much for them to solve this coaching issue. I think it should be now, as soon as possible, max a week, so that the coach can start work immediately. I mean, when I say start work, yes, there are certain players that that these are, let's say, automatic call up in the squad listing, but they are backup players that you must scrutinize very well. As much as they might not play the game, their importance in that squad cannot be overemphasized. Because if you use the qualifiers that we just played for an example, when Sadiq came in, you saw the difference. Ismail Sadiq, you saw the difference. A natural right back. When he came, you saw the impact was there instantly. That's what it takes to have a replacement on the bench that can do justice whenever he's brought in. So if you go and drop a list, Gwari list,
You suffer it now.
I'm telling you.
They got to suffer it.
There's another angle to this. There's another angle to this. I still don't understand the basics or how probably the technical directors or how NFF appoint a manager. The criteria they look into play, because over time we have been on this show. We have talked about the
coaching side and all
the three
that.
candidates now vying for this job, and I don't know what they're looking at in collecting a coach, because there was a time we were talking about Harvey Renard now. That one was strictly down to monetary now. That
Yeah.
is the reason why we didn't get him. Okay, now these three candidates we're talking about now, money is not a problem now. We can actually afford them. What are you still looking in these people now? You know my concern now. My concern is the league that is starting. These
Yes.
players,
Yes.
these players are not computers. Oh.
Yeah.
They go back to their club. Their club manager now gives them a different tactics to work on. Okay, now, then after they play like 3 matches, 3 fixtures into the season, they go on international break now. Okay, now you barely have 7 days to work with them.
And you expect a miracle.
I expect a miracle.
Although that Tom did that miracle with these guys, and so let's see.
Sometimes you miracle does not work like that.
Doesn't work like
it doesn't
that.
happen all the
It's
time.
more like a one in a while.
You see, but sometimes if we argue in ball house, there's this guy that should tell me that say God don't come on your hand for anything football. Say God no dey football.
What you prepare for now, so you go see am.
Football, there's no the football don't lie.
Yeah, not be
That's
so you have
that's
to
the
show workings.
purest truth in the world now is football.
Yeah.
If you work something out on training, you go show. No be say this thing.
Guardiola example.
Yes, now technical stuff now.
Yeah.
You see Man City players passing without even knowing you are there. This shows a typical example of Phil Foden in an England squad now.
Yeah.
He is the best player in the Premier League.
Yes.
In a functioning system in Man City,
Man City, yeah.
that he doesn't need to look where De Bruyne is.
He knows where as he's throwing the pass.
He knows De
knows,
Bruyne is
yeah.
there. You know where Erling Haaland is.
Yes.
Erling Haaland's style of play is there from Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He knows how to locate Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is more athletic than Harry Kane. You understand? So, if you know what I'm saying now, with that coach now, needs to be in that thing now, working now. You go collect technical committee and call players now. Then they will now still put, and we know this country with full of politics now. You now still put some names that are not worthy.
Yeah.
And the coach will now come in and I don't expect if not technical director go coach us. Then go coach us.
We'll leave the work for them.
And then go coach us enter this thing now. They tell you, they will coach us enter this thing now.
We talked about indiscipline.
Yeah.
We talked about being serious if we really want to make it to the World Cup. But the lackadaisical attitude of the NFF and the technical directors, do you think we still have a way forward in going to this AFCON or even the World Cup at all?
Yes. The ball lies in the court of the players. I've said it times without number. As much as the NFF is involved, the technical committee is involved, coach is involved, the players have a major role to play. So if they want to go to the World Cup, they will go to the World Cup. Osimhen has lost out on the first World Cup. This is the second one. Players barely have 4 career World Cups in, so he has lost 2. What's the chances that he's going to ever be in a World Cup?
The next World Cup will be 29.
Uh-huh.
That is his football age.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Let's even agree that
He will be 29. I don't know the one will be 30.
Okay.
You understand?
Then we'll have young players coming up.
We no go use one we
This
no
is
get.
the-
This is
in
like
a
our
long-
golden
This
generation.
is our
No,
golden generation in a long while.
Yeah.
let's talk about it from the defense.
Belgium lost it. Their golden generation lost it.
And now they're suffering
If we don't do the right thing, see.
Tell me Belgium will ever have under Kevin De Bruyne
it.
in a while.
Possible.
Tell me
They
we'll
had-
ever
they
have
had-
in the next
oh
10
God.
seasons.
They have Eddie
They will have
Witsel.
Eddie Hazard.
They had Witsel. They had
Dries
everybody.
Martins was at his prime.
Yeah.
Their goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, everybody.
Dembele. Do you know Musa Dembele?
Musa Dembele.
You
All.
can't tackle him.
So this is our own golden generation.
You have Thibaut
If
Courtois.
we don't utilize this opportunity now, get an AFCON trophy. Yes, they've gotten a silver medal, wonderful. But let them win the AFCON, qualify for the World Cup. The Ahmed Musa set. That's why I still rate Ahmed Musa very high.
Yeah.
They delivered. They delivered. Right now, if they are relegated in the bench, they've paid their dues. They paid their dues. So this club of players, the senior boys right now, should stand up, forget the NFF, lock the door on them, and
Focus
do
on
the
the
needful.
most important
This is
thing.
about your career. Whether I like it or not, it has an impact on their career.
Yeah.
And so Why should they wait for anybody?
Just to end this story, ba. This issue now, it just be like say Papa will no serious. It's left for the son now or the daughter.
Now you go train yourself.
Papa don't be 60. You don't get
Now you
future
go
now.
train yourself.
So if they like, make them focus. See, I beg.
Okay, guys, like we heard from Ugochukwu and the official Allah, the boss now lies in the court of the players. If they won't go this World Cup
Or the qualifier or the AFCON.
or the AFCON, lock the doors where NFF they take the enter, where they take the enter, lock everything, focus on the most important thing, and deliver.
Yes.
Add to your profile.
Yes.
It adds to your profile. Now this is our time on Final Whistle. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's know what you feel about this, our golden generation, and the technical directors in the comment section. And don't forget to follow our social media handle at Final Whistle 931. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.